Welcome back to Healthy Aging with Nutrition. Today I'm sharing 5 powerful soups that research shows may help lower blood sugar naturally, especially for adults over 60. These aren't fancy restaurant recipes, they're simple, affordable, and packed with nutrients your body needs to thrive. If you've been looking for easy, natural ways to support better blood sugar control, these soups could be just what your routine is missing. Backed by credible science, each one may help reduce glucose spikes, support insulin sensitivity, and even boost energy levels, all without relying on medication. Before I dive into the details, make sure to like and subscribe to Healthy Aging with Nutrition for more science-backed tips designed to help seniors live healthier, longer lives. Now, let's explore the first soup, and why doctors are stunned by what it can do for blood sugar and overall metabolic health. Soup number 1, Lentil and Vegetable Soup. Do you think of lentil soup as just a hearty winter dish? You're not alone. But what if I told you this everyday comfort food could be one of the most powerful natural allies for managing your blood sugar, especially if you're over 60? According to a 2018 study published in the Journal of Nutrition, older adults who replaced starchy carbohydrates like white rice or potatoes with half a cup of lentils experienced up to a 35% reduction in post-meal blood glucose spikes. That's a huge difference, without needing medication changes. Why do lentils work so well? They're packed with soluble fiber, complex carbohydrates, and plant-based protein. This unique combination slows digestion and glucose absorption, helping maintain steady energy throughout the day and preventing dangerous blood sugar swings. Harvard Health also notes that fiber-rich foods like lentils can improve insulin sensitivity, an essential factor in diabetes management. And importantly for seniors, lentils provide high-quality plant-based protein, which supports muscle maintenance and helps stabilize insulin response after meals. Together, these nutrients make lentils a powerhouse ingredient for those over 60 looking to manage type 2 diabetes naturally and effectively. Here's a simple way to start. Cook 1 cup of dry lentils with chopped vegetables, 1 teaspoon of olive oil, and herbs like thyme or turmeric. 1 bowl at lunch can help you feel fuller longer, support digestion, and keep blood sugar balanced. Have you ever tried adding lentils to your meals? What's your favorite way to cook them? Share your recipe in the comments, we'd love to learn from you. Soup number 2, Cabbage and Barley Soup. It might surprise you, but a simple bowl of cabbage and barley soup can do more than warm your body. It can help regulate your blood sugar and improve gut health, especially in older adults. Let me tell you about David, a retired teacher from Oregon in his early 70s. For years, he struggled with keeping his A1C levels below 7.0, despite eating what he thought was a healthy diet. One day at his community center's wellness workshop, the nutritionist introduced a recipe for cabbage and barley soup. It seemed simple enough, nothing fancy, just hearty ingredients like green cabbage, pearl barley, garlic, onions, and vegetable broth. David gave it a try. Within weeks of adding the soup to his lunch rotation 3 times a week, his post-meal glucose readings began to stabilize. What made the difference? Cabbage is a cruciferous vegetable rich in antioxidants and sulforaphane, which Harvard Health links to lower inflammation and improved insulin sensitivity. Barley, on the other hand, is one of the best grains for glycemic control. A study in the British Journal of Nutrition showed that barley can improve insulin response by up to 25%, thanks to its unique soluble fiber called beta-glucan. What is the best thing? This soup supports gut microbiota, slows digestion, and keeps energy steady throughout the afternoon, without meds or sugar crashes. Here's how you can make it at home. Simmer chopped green cabbage, pearl barley, garlic, onion, and carrots in low-sodium vegetable broth for about 45 minutes. Add black pepper and herbs for a warm, blood sugar-friendly bowl. Next, discover a soup with a big reputation. It's been enjoyed for generations in traditional kitchens, and may play a powerful role in improving insulin sensitivity naturally. Soup number 3, Tomato and Bean Soup. You may not think of tomato and bean soup as anything special, but when made the right way, this classic comfort dish can become a daily ally in your journey to control blood sugar naturally after 60. Both tomatoes and beans are nutritional powerhouses. Beans provide soluble fiber, which slows digestion and helps prevent blood sugar spikes after meals. According to research published in the Archives of Internal Medicine, adults with type 2 diabetes who ate at least 1 cup of legumes daily lowered their A1C levels and improved glycemic control significantly over 3 months. Tomatoes, meanwhile, are rich in lycopene, an antioxidant shown to reduce oxidative stress, which plays a major role in insulin resistance. A 2020 meta-analysis in Frontiers in Nutrition linked regular tomato intake with better blood glucose profiles and reduced systemic inflammation in older adults. What makes this soup especially powerful is its low glycemic load. When paired with heart-healthy herbs like basil and a low-sodium vegetable broth, you get a warming, satisfying dish that's also easy on your cardiovascular system. To make this diabetes-friendly tomato and bean soup, start by sautéing garlic and onion in olive oil. Add diced tomatoes, rinsed white or kidney beans, and low-sodium broth. Simmer with basil for 20 minutes, blend for a smooth finish or enjoy it chunky. This simple soup is ideal for lunch or dinner, and even better the next day. Looking for a way to keep blood sugar steady with minimal effort? This recipe's got you covered. Simple habits like adding a bowl of tomato and bean soup to your meals can go a long way. Know someone who's managing their blood sugar too? Hit share, because comforting meals and better health should always be shared. Soup number 4, chicken and kale soup. They might sound like just everyday ingredients, but chicken and kale, when paired together in a simple homemade soup, can become a powerful ally in the fight for better blood sugar balance, especially for adults over 60. I remember a chat I had with Harold, a retired schoolteacher in his early 70s. We met during a senior wellness class at the local YMCA. Over lunch, he told me, "I never thought soup could make that much of a difference. But then my daughter dropped off a batch of chicken and kale soup. It looked healthy, and honestly, I wasn't excited. But the first spoonful changed my mind." Within weeks of replacing his sandwich-heavy lunches with this protein-packed, veggie-rich soup, Harold noticed something unexpected: fewer mid-afternoon crashes, a steadier mood, and more consistent readings on his glucose monitor. And that's no coincidence. This soup brings together lean protein from chicken, known to promote insulin sensitivity and help preserve muscle mass as we age, with kale, one of the most nutrient-dense leafy greens available. Kale is packed with fiber, magnesium, and vitamin K, all of which are linked to improved insulin response and reduced inflammation. In fact, a 2021 study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that meals high in protein and dark leafy greens significantly improved postprandial glucose levels, meaning blood sugar after eating, especially in adults over 65. To try this at home, just combine low-sodium chicken broth with diced chicken breast, chopped kale, carrots, onions, garlic, and a splash of olive oil. Let it simmer gently for 30 minutes. The result is a warm, filling, blood sugar-friendly meal that's easy to digest and even easier to love. Keep watching, because up next is a soup that not only supports steady blood sugar, but also helps protect your heart and lower cholesterol. Soup number 5, Miso Soup, with tofu and seaweed. Miso soup with tofu and seaweed may seem light, but it delivers serious health benefits, especially when it comes to blood sugar balance, gut support, and anti-inflammatory effects. That's why it's a staple in traditional Japanese diets and is now gaining traction among doctors recommending nutrition-focused approaches to managing type 2 diabetes in seniors. Miso paste, made from fermented soybeans, is rich in probiotics, particularly lactobacillus species, which help improve gut microbiota composition. A healthy gut microbiome is now recognized as essential for metabolic health. In fact, a study in Diabetes Research and Clinical Practice, 2021, found that individuals with higher diversity in gut bacteria had lower fasting glucose levels and better insulin sensitivity, making gut health a critical piece of diabetes management. Tofu provides high-quality, plant-based protein and contains isoflavones, which have been linked to improved glycemic control. According to a 2020 review in Nutrients, soy protein consumption was associated with reduced HbA1c and fasting blood glucose among type 2 diabetics. Seaweed adds minerals like magnesium and iodine, both important for metabolic regulation. The Mayo Clinic notes that magnesium deficiency is common in people with type 2 diabetes and can worsen insulin resistance. Seaweed also contains fucoxanthin, a marine carotenoid that Research in Food and Function, 2015, suggests may help reduce postprandial blood glucose levels. Together, these ingredients make miso soup a smart, gentle, and nutrient-rich meal for seniors managing their blood sugar. It's low in calories, easy to digest, and hydrating, a comforting choice for aging adults with delicate appetites or digestive concerns. Here's a simple way to prepare it at home. Simmer low-sodium dashi or vegetable broth. Add a tablespoon of white or yellow miso paste, but don't boil it, to preserve its probiotics. Stir in small cubes of tofu, a few strips of dried wakame seaweed, and top with chopped green onions. You'll have a light, healing soup in just 10 minutes. Tried miso soup before, or curious to make it part of your weekly meals? Drop the word miso in the comments below and share your favorite twist or ingredient. Let's take a moment to review the 5 powerful soups that can help naturally support blood sugar balance, especially for those of us over 60: lentil and vegetable soup, cabbage and barley soup, tomato and bean soup, chicken and kale soup, and miso soup with tofu and seaweed. Each one brings something special to the table, whether it's plant-based protein, soluble fiber, antioxidants, or probiotics that strengthen your gut and help your body process glucose more effectively. According to studies from the Journal of Nutrition, Harvard Health, and Diabetes Research and Clinical Practice, these soups may reduce post-meal blood sugar spikes, improve insulin sensitivity, and lower A1C levels over time, without relying on medication alone. And here's the best part: you don't need fancy ingredients or complicated recipes. Just simple, affordable foods and a little bit of planning in the kitchen can create real change in your health. So next time you're at the grocery store or prepping your weekly meals, think about which soup you want to start with. One bowl at a time, you're giving your body what it needs to thrive. If you found this video helpful, don't wait, hit the like button and subscribe to Healthy Aging with Nutrition for more science-backed tips on managing blood sugar. Share this video with your loved ones. One simple click could make a huge difference in their health. For more essential tips on diabetes management, check out my Nutrition for Diabetes and Blood Sugar Control playlist. I've also included the link in the description below. Your journey to better health starts now. Take action before it's too late. Thanks for watching, and here's to your health, energy, and confidence in every season of life.